To make knives, the coil goes into a heading machine that cuts pieces to blade length, then forms them into blank shapes with a head at one end. This bolster, as it's called, will connect the blade to the knife handle. A furnace softens the metal for the final shaping in a forging press. 3 dies progressively forge the shape and trim off the excess metal. After grinding the end of the bolster flat, the next machine welds on the tang, which fits inside the knife handle. Now an automated grinding wheel tapers the blade thinner at the front. A second grinding wheel scallops the front edge. This is the knife serration. The thicker back gives the blade strength to withstand the pressure you apply when cutting food. For the knife handles, the factory uses stainless steel with a higher nickel content. It has greater corrosion resistance and is easier to form, which is critical given that handles often feature very intricate designs. Handles too start out as coil that goes through a series of dies. Each finished piece is half a handle. A spot welding machine tacks the 2 halves together, forming a handle shell. To fuse the halves completely, this machine cuts a piece of copper-based wire and drops it inside the hollow handle. A furnace melts the wire, so it flows into the crevice between the 2 halves, soldering the seam together. An edging machine grinds the solder line until it blends in with the surrounding stainless steel. Liquid cement is poured into the center of a carousel on which 50 handles are mounted. As the carousel spins, centrifugal force pushes the cement outwards, filling the handle cavities. Then workers insert a blade into each one. A 10-minute soak in hot water cures the cement. The excess is scrubbed off. On the spoon line, a press cuts stainless steel into paintbrush-sized pieces. Then heavy rollers stretch those pieces out, thinning the end that'll become the spoon's bowl. A trim press then cuts the spoon's profile. Next, a machine called a coining press punches the pattern into the handle, then forms the bowl to its rounded shape. Forks follow the same process as the spoons, but then go through a press that cuts the tines, or prongs, in 2 stages. A support bar keeps the tines from moving, while a coining press puts a slight bend in them. The next machine slices off the bar and stacks the finished forks. The last stop for all the cutlery is the buffing equipment. Cloth wheels polish the surface with liquid buffing compound until the steel shines. The casual patterns are now ready for packaging. The more formal ones get dressed up with full or partial plating in silver or gold. So there you go. I hope you don't feel that the facts were, well, spoon-fed.